I'm not sure what came over me in class last year, but somehow, in the only way that you could, you managed to needle me just enough to get me to loudly proclaim, "Eat Crowe," when I discovered a passage that I believe disproved. Since then, you reminded me of just how bizarre and inadvertently clever, presumably because of my last name, right? Such an explanation was. And as I think back to the situation, I'm reminded of something wonderful about you. And that's your ability to inspire intense feeling without yourself revealing any great passion. Of course, this is not to say that you're not passionate. Rather, that you operate with a coolness and an evenness that both unsettles your opponents and I think ultimately draws others near to you. Your insights are all the more profound and refreshing because you do not try to dazzle. Instead, you speak directly and honestly. And it's this honesty that can sometimes get you into hot water because you do not feign interest in the uninteresting. When people quibble over meaninglessness in class, you simply move on to a different task. I recall one specific example in which a guest was in our classroom in 11th grade rambling about the Arab Spring in a discussion that was supposed to cover book 1 of Plato's Republic. I watched your initial surprise transition to total boredom, which prompted your decision to simply move on to reading book 2. Right in the middle of class. Now, from my perspective, the trouble with the situation is that you were right. I wanted to start reading book 2 also. Caleb, you have an eye for nonsense and you sometimes avoid it. You are fair-minded, sincere, and straightforward. And what stands out in my mind as an indication of this is how keenly you see the perspective of others. It's rare to have a conversation with a student who so fairly represents the views of his parents or of his teachers the way that you do. Caleb, you are an exceptional young man. You are mature, intelligent, and honest. And it is my hope that as you leave Veritas, you will rely on these traits and goodwill to inspire ambition in yourself and thoughtfulness in others. Best of luck.